If you're in the market for a new pickup truck, most of your options today are pretty large. Still, there are a handful of mid-sized pickup trucks like the 2015 Toyota Tacoma that have stood the test of time and provide a considerable measure of utility for buyers who don't need the towing and hauling abilities of the Goliaths. So, let's go ahead and check out this 2015 Toyota Tacoma Pre-Runner. Now, essentially, the Tacoma has been out since the 2005 model year, and since then it has received many updates. Most notably, it has received exterior styling treatments and then interior styling treatments as well with Toyota's Entune system, but overall it has remained pretty much the same since 2005. Now here goes the key fob for the Tacoma. As you can see, it's kind of a basic looking key fob for 2015, but it's a truck. It's not a luxury vehicle here. But you do have your lock, unlock, and then your panic button. Now it is a silver exterior color with a two-toned gray and black leather interior. Full manual driver's seat. Now, stepping on into the vehicle here, it has a pretty high step-in height, but nothing compared to a full-size pickup truck. And that's one advantage you do when you get a mid-size pickup truck. Full leather wrapped steering wheel. Coming to your transmission, you have a 5-speed automatic with lower gear selection. Putting the vehicle into reverse does display your rear view camera with guidance lines. And let's go ahead and turn on the lights, fog lights, and the hazards too. Automatic driver's side window. And let's go ahead and pop up the hood and check out the engine bay. Halogen headlights with your halogen fog lights. Love the front end of the Tacoma, very rugged looking. However, it can use some projectors on the headlights to make it look a little bit more modern. Now under the hood you will find the optional 4-liter V6 producing 236 horses at 5,200 RPM and 266 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. You do have variable valve timing as well, and it earns EPA estimates of an OK 17 in the city and 21 on the highway. Now essentially your base powertrain is going to be a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder. Now if you're looking for better passing power, you're probably going to want to go with this V6, as well as if you're looking for better towing capabilities, this V6 should be a little bit better. However, if you're looking for better reliability, then the 4-cylinder may satisfy you a little bit more than this V6. However, this V6 is still very reliable. Now, competitors of the Tacoma, there aren't that many competitors that there used to be in the 90s as well as the early 2000s. A lot of models have been discontinued. Now, you do have the new Chevrolet Colorado as well as the GMC Canyon, which are the most modern in the midsize truck class. And then you also do have the Tacoma's Japanese rival, the Nissan Frontier. Now, the Tacoma has been the sales leader in the segment for quite some time now. Now, trims of the Tacoma start at the base trim, which starts at $20,765. Then you have the pre-runner, which starts at $22,325. And then the TRD Pro, which starts at $35,525. And then you can choose between two cab configurations. You have the access cab as well as the double cab. And then the access cab features a standard 6-foot 1-inch bed, while double cab models have a 5 5-foot short bed or a standard 6-foot 1-inch bed. You also do have BF Goodrich tires. Total vehicle price for this particular one is $30,210. Coming to the rear, you have LED tail lamps, Pre-Runner V6 logo. Shark fin antenna on the top too. And then your TRD off-road badging on the side right there. Power windows, power door locks, power exterior mirrors as well. Nice soft touch armrest too. And let's go ahead and rev it up. Very nice. Has a pretty nice grunt to it. Now, as far as the build quality and the materials go inside of the Tacoma here, it's pretty average. And it's much better than the Nissan Frontier, which hard plastics abound everywhere in that truck. But I think the Chevrolet Colorado as well as the GMC Canyon have caught up, or if not, they're better than the Tacoma. But you do have a nice soft touch armrest, at least in the most important spot. And then it's sort of soft to the touch on the center console lid. And then up here, it is hard plastic up on the dashboard, but it has a decent graining to it. But it's not half bad inside of this vehicle here. I actually expected a lot worse. Now, coming to your center stack controls, it's pretty straightforward, very simple, easy to use, what you would expect from Toyota here. You do have your fan speeds, your temperatures, and then your different zones. USB auxiliary input right there. 2 12-volt power outlets, low storage cubby right there, and then your cup holders. Then another cup holder right there. Then coming down here, there's a decent amount of center console storage, I have to say. But like I said, this is nice and soft to the touch where your elbows are going to rest. Now, coming to the steering wheel design, I love the steering wheel design of the Tacoma. While it does look pretty utilitarian, it does have a nice, decent, modern look to it. Now, coming right here, you have your steering wheel mounted audio controls. Then this controls your in-tune system right here as well. Then coming right here, you have your Bluetooth phone controls, and then your cruise control stock is right there, and then your voice recognition. Coming right here, you have your manual dimming rearview mirror, then your sunglass container, and then interior illumination lighting, then another sunglass container. I don't know why they would put 2, but... Now, as far as the seats go, the seats are fairly comfortable, and this is actually custom leather here that you can get from the dealer, but this would actually be all cloth. But they're actually really comfortable in my opinion. They don't offer a whole lot of support, but thigh support is okay, but not a whole lot of side bolstering. Now, coming to the gauges, just like the steering wheel, it does have a pretty utilitarian look to it, and that's to be expected since this vehicle came straight out of 2005, but it's pretty simple. Don't expect to find anything like a TFT instrument cluster here, but you do have your RPM gauge right there, and then your speedometer, and then your fuel gauge is also located right there as well. Now, coming to your main infotainment system here, you have Toyota's in-tune system, which Toyota introduced in 2012 and then made standard across all of their vehicles in 2014. But I love Toyota's in-tune system. It's very simple, easy to use, very user-friendly as well. Coming to your apps over here, it reveals your audio, your phone, your messages, and then your setup, and then traffic and weather. And then you do have live traffic and live weather, of course. And then coming to your setup, you have your general right there, and then your home screen, your display, then driver, and then Bluetooth right there. And then you have your text messaging function. And then, of course, Bluetooth hands-free calling. And then you can have your address book on there. Coming to your audio, you have a couple of different audio sources here. You have your XM satellite radio, Bluetooth streaming audio, AM, FM, and then your auxiliary input right there, as well as your USB port iPod integration. And then you also do have an optical disc drive CD player located right there. And then your seek and track button also located right there. Now overall, like I said, I do love this system. You do have HD radio on this bad boy too. And the sound system isn't half bad, I have to say. And then you can actually turn HD radio off too. Overall, if you're looking for a very simple and easy to use system, then the Toyota's Intuit system definitely should satisfy. And I think it's more user-friendly than Chevrolet's MyLink. Now coming over here, you also do have your intermittent windshield wipers. And then right here you have your rear differential locking, and then 120 volt power outlet, and then your traction control off button, and then your fog lights. Now essentially the 4-cylinder Tacoma can seem overly noisy, and its performance certainly isn't going to blow anyone's doors off, but thanks to a healthy 180 pound-feet of torque, it actually packs a decent punch. This engine is a smart choice for small business types, as it gets respectable fuel economy without being entirely gutless. The V6 engine is considerably brawnier, of course, and it is a no-brainer if you plan to do any serious towing. Now on paved surfaces, the 2015 Tacoma does ride pretty firmly, particularly with one of the TRD suspension. Pretty large cargo bed. You have your power outlet back here. Materials and build quality do follow through in the rear, so nice soft touch armrest. Now back here, this is where you will definitely see that this is a mid-size pickup truck. And rear seat legroom, it doesn't have the spaciousness of a full-size truck, but that's to be expected. But you do have dual map pockets back here, and the seats are fairly comfortable for the most part, and you do have cup holders back here too. Alright. Full manual passenger seat. Glove box compartment, nice and damped. Alrighty. So thanks to its strong engines, variety of configurations, and versatile interior, the 2015 Toyota Tacoma remains a class leader. However, it's an older design, so I certainly recommend checking out GM's brand new trucks if you're shopping for a mid-size pickup. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.